gang. Um, yeah, this is gonna be one of them little crazy Matrix talk videos. Haven't done one of them in a little while. Um, so yeah, we'll just see where it goes, and yeah, we'll just see where it goes and what comes up. Because some things have been coming to mind, and I thought, oh fuck it, let me share it with the gang. So one of the first things that comes to mind yesterday, yeah, is I remember maybe being I don't know a kid or even a young teenager or whatever. And it's like I used to go to the cinema, no, not the cinema, the supermarket, and you used to see um, people like looking at the ingredients what's in the food, yeah. And then when I was younger, it's like, well, what are they even doing? Like peanut butter, or I don't know, it's whatever. Just grab the thing and just leave. None of my business. But now I have evolved into that person, yeah. No judgment. Everyone's on their own journey and awakening at different times. But it's like, yeah, I'm actually looking at the ingredients, what I'm actually putting in my body, you know? And it's like, right, okay, so um, even questioning things, like, okay, cool. So, all right, so I'm gonna get bread, right? And then I'm looking at the ingredients. This is just over the years of the recent years or whatever. It's like, yeah, all right, cool. So I'm gonna get bread. To make bread, all you need is some um, flour, water, and some yeast. Maybe an egg if you're feeling a bit extra. But flour, wheat, and water is what you need to make bread, yeah? So then, these times, why on the ingredients when we're buying bread, it's got like 13 other ingredients in the bread. It's like, who? Like, this ain't making no sense. And these times, if you make homemade bread, like sometimes I make homemade bread. I haven't mastered it yet, but I want to master bread. Dude, if you make your own homemade bread, yeah, the homemade bread will last about 3 days maximum, and then you got to make a new batch. Bruv, these times you're getting bread from the supermarket, and it will be there for weeks, and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, this is yeah, this is a bit mad. And then also, like, this is one something else that I noticed as well. Like when you go to the supermarket and get apples, say apples for instance, dude, man can have the apples on the side, and I'm looking at the apple maybe a month later, and it's like, dude, like, why ain't it going off? This is a bit mad. These times, if you're getting apples, like organic apples, yeah, like I don't know, if you go pick them and stuff like that, or they fall on the floor, like I don't know, we've got apple trees in there. I'm not sure if you can eat them, but they go off. So I don't know why I'm still looking at this apple that's been in my kitchen for about a month and it's still looking the same as when I bought it. So what is going on here? It's, the maths ain't mathing. And then that you know what? Yeah, I swear, Dad, I am so done with the city life. You know, I swear to God. Like these times, like I was sitting at home, just chilling, and it's like, yeah, dude, wait, let me go and catch some sun. Yeah, so man's just gonna go chill in the sun for a little bit. And it's like, dude, if he was in another country, it's like, oh, he's feeling a little bit bored or whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the beach. Ain't gotta spend no money. Just bring a bottle of water, a blanket, and go and a book, and boom, like that's living life. So yeah, it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. Um, all the things that are taking place and where we're at. Like, like, like what are we actually doing here? Like, what are we actually doing? No, it just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. And it's, yeah, it's still, it's making, it doesn't make sense. But I was gonna say it's making sense, but it don't make sense. So they want people to act normal in a non-normal world. Yeah, it's like okay. So because you think differently, they call us neurodivergent, right? Or you know what? I come up with a saying. They call us neurodivergent when real talk we're probably they should call us neo divergent, like Neo from the Matrix, because we see through the bullshit and they can't put us in a box. Come to me yesterday, but it's like okay, so the world isn't normal. The things that is happening is not normal, yeah. But they want you to act normal. That's not normal, yeah. You know, like sitting down for 8 hours a day is not normal. being stuck in a room with fluorescent lights 8 hours a day is not normal. Um, Buying food in plastic packaging is not normal. Yeah, there's so many, like the list can go on, the list goes on, the list goes on, and it's like, hold on, this is not making any sense. So what is actually going on here? You know? And then they say, oh yeah, you're a conspiracy theorist, and this, uh, not really, because we're just telling the truth. Like we're just telling the truth as we see it, and we question things, not just going with the crowd or going what's been said. Like, it's can some of you neurotypical people tell me, like, just explain to me, like, about this authority thing? Like, if someone tells you to do something, why do you just do it? I've never understood it. If it doesn't resonate with me, I'm not gonna do it. But for neurotypical, if someone says like, yeah, just follow the crowd kind of thing, that everyone's just following the crowd, and I don't understand it. Yeah, I've never really understood it. It's that, yeah, I'm not a follower like that, dude. I'm a leader, and if something's not resonating with me, then I'm not gonna do it. Um, and it don't make sense. Yeah, if it don't make sense to me, then it's that. And then this is another thing that cracked me up. Like yesterday, 'cause I went somewhere and I was doing a bit of foraging, right? So when was it? It was yesterday. It was actually yesterday. Yeah, it was actually yesterday, man. So was up in the it's like a national park, right? And they had cactus there, and the cactus had fruit on it. And then when I went to Morocco, they eat cactus fruit. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go pick some cactus fruit. So I'm picking cactus fruit now, and I was eating some cactus fruit, right? But listen, if you guys ever go foraging, yeah, be mindful of them cactuses, yeah, because them little hairs and stinging things, yeah, they are so annoying. Like I got stung yesterday, and the little hairs, they're hard to see and they're hard to get out. So I've still got like a couple in my hand and foot and leg and shit. But it's like, yeah. So um, yeah. So I got out foraging, and it was like it dawned on me when I was foraging that I was like, bro, this is a bit mad. So in society, like normal society or whatever, like I struggle like in classrooms or in just um, formal settings, right? School and other than trying to fit in and just trying to fit into their box or whatever, yeah, which I struggle with. But blood, when I'm in nature, like I'm in my own natural habitat, yeah, I can go forage, um, and I can identify plants. I'm calmer. I could build, I could build somewhere to stay. I would if I had the right materials. I could probably build like a little, I don't know, a little, I don't know. They call them in like in South America, the little I don't know, the little a tent and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, like yeah, I don't know, it's dawning on me more. It's just like, yeah, when I'm in nature, I'm more in my natural habitat. So like eating off the land and I don't know, working the land and stuff like that. I'm all for that. But then so that's the real world to me. So I function really good in the real world. I'm always out and about barefoot. I don't know, picking berries. I don't know, getting herbs, rosemary, thyme, nettle, and also what I was doing this summertime as well. Um, if you've got like allergies or any pain, right? If you use nettle, like rub nettle on your arm or the hurting area, it actually releases what's it called? Oh, the is it not amphetamine? Um, I don't know the stuff. You know the pills that the allergies, right? And pain relief or whatever. So if you like sting yourself with stinging nettles, it actually relieves the pain and it relieves the pain for one. Yes, it will sting for a little bit, but it actually relieves. It takes the pain from the actual area and turns it into where the nettle pain is. So it is actually a form of pain relief. Um, and what's it called? I can't remember the bloody name, but it's like yeah, if you've got allergies and stuff and you're using stinging nettles, it helps with the allergies, right? And also, was it last year I saw someone and they was actually picking nettles And I was like, oh, I know you can eat them. They've got so much nutrients in it. I've never used them before, but they've got so much nutrients in. And the woman was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh, what do you do with them? And she was like, yeah, you have to boil them to neutralize the stingers, and then you can just put them into a soup or a smoothie. And I was like, oh, that's actually interesting because there's so much nutrients. And what another thing that I realized is growing up, as a kid, they used to, oh yeah, nettles, stinging nettles, this, dandelions, that. Well, stinging nettles, dandelions. Um, just use them two. They're the only ones that come to mind. They're weeds. Oh, we should kill them, and shouldn't have them on your lawn and all this and that. But them two, stinging nettles and dandelions, they've actually got so much nutrients and really helpful and can help heal you. So why are they classified as a weed? That don't make no sense. Um, yeah, that don't make no sense to me. But we're not taught these things in school, which is a bit bizarre. Like we should be able to learn about our surroundings, and learn how to identify the plants and things that we're living and growing with. It's like, oh, I don't actually know what is actually going on, and it's all a bit mad. Yeah, it's all a bit mad. What else is going on? What else is going on? I don't know, man. This I don't know. They had a something to do with CERN. When was it? CERN switched off, or I don't know. Something happened with CERN, and I don't know, man. The last, I don't know, this year, I don't know. To be fair, it feels like it's been an amazing year. I don't know. It just feels like, I don't know. The energy is shifting, and things are feels like they're getting way better. Like currently, we're literally there's like hmm, there's like two realities kind of coexisting at the moment. We have like the 3D and 5D realm, right? And people are either on one or the other. And it's like, okay, like, I don't know, this is just my example, right? Like, if you've been doing the inner work and on the journey, you're going to be in a different place and different vibration and experiencing life totally different to somebody who hasn't been doing the inner work and who is just going along with the day-to-day matrix mundane crap. And it's like, I get it. Like I've been saying this for like the last 6 years about the divide between dimensions and the 3D and 5D, and it's starting to get more and more noticeable. Even though it's the awakening and we're ascending, it's starting to get more noticeable. Like trying to talk to people who's not aware, or even doing any inner work. It's like talking a foreign language to them. They just don't understand and don't resonate. And it's like, okay, that's fine. That's cool, but it's like I've been doing the inner work and I've been meeting a lot of other people who's been doing the inner work as well. And um, we're just at different levels. Oh my days. 1 second, guys. I don't know if they are. No, maybe not, man. But this looks like an olive tree. I don't know. That's not looking. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know. It's looking like an olive tree, so I'm going to investigate. Like, I don't know if you go to Italy or somewhere, they have olives, and it looks similar like this. Like the leaves look similar, but that doesn't look like an olive. And it's like everything in this realm, yeah, we have to pay for, yeah. And the joke thing is, who are we paying, and why are we paying? Yeah, Gaia. Yeah, let me repeat this. 1 second. Let's set the mood. Gaia gives everything to us for free, right? So why do we have to pay? Yeah, we get water for free. Yeah, if you live near a river, you ain't got to pay for water, and it's good water. It's not dead water. If you've got your own land, you can plant your own fruit and veg. You're eating for free. Yes, you have to work the land, cool. Uh, and even with the recycling, all your it's an ecosystem. Gaia is a whole ecosystem. It's really, you know what? Yeah, it's like I'm getting this download. I'm just looking at the pictures, just chilling. Oh, you know what? I'll show you. The pigeons are sunbathing as well. But yeah, anyway, it's an ecosystem, and we're meant to coexist with our surroundings, right? Not destroy them. And if you've seen The Matrix, right, The Matrix is actually a documentary. The like what Agent Smith said, they're a parasite. They move to one area, they deplete it of resources, and then move on to the next. That's exactly what humans are doing. What are we doing? Why we take it like this is how stupid it is, yeah? We dig up gold to then hold on to gold for what? It's just a rock. If you really deep it, gold is a mineral. It's a rock. So what are we doing? Why are you digging it up to just put it in a vault? Why don't you just leave it where it is? Yeah. What are we doing it? What because oh yeah, so was watching some podcast, and this Indian woman was like, oh yeah, I have 40 kg of gold. I was like, oh, okay, you have 40 kg of gold, but what are you doing with it? You're just holding on to the gold for what? Say I got 40 kilos of gold. Like, what's going on? What are we doing with this? Yeah, and it's like, yeah, we're digging up all the minerals to do what? To do what? What are we doing here? We're polluting the sea, sky, and everything. But why? What's going on? Like, okay, I'll say it. We're just doing. Oh, there's a robin. Hello, mate. Oh, okay, cool. Um, so yeah, what are we doing? Why are we digging up all the minerals and stuff? What are we doing? And anyway, like we just repeat it. It really does say history repeats itself, and we're actually watching it in real time. Like, right, for those who know, for those who don't know. Anyway, take from it what you will. But this, whatever's taking place, this energy war, the light versus dark, and whatever, we've been doing this for a very long time, and it's getting boring. It's getting very boring. Like, I'll give you an example. For those who resonate, take if it resonates with you, take from it what you will, but you can do your own research. You won't find some of this thing, but stuff doesn't make sense. But anyway, if you look on the in astrology, right, you can see the planets are in line, right, and they call it the asteroid belt, right? It's not an asteroid belt. It was actually a planet that got destroyed. It was called Meldek. So whatever happened on Meldek, there was a nuclear explosion or something happened, and we ended up destroying a planet, right? So that planet just got destroyed into pieces, and then they call it the asteroid belt. Like if you look, you see there's a missing planet. There's something missing, but they won't tell you that. Oh yeah, it's an asteroid belt. It's not. It was a planet. And then next, we've gone to Mars, right? What we've been doing this battle. So then we've gone to Mars and we've destroyed Mars. Even scientists said, oh yeah, the atmosphere in Mars was like there was a nuclear explosion or whatever. That's because there was a nuclear explosion or something to do with nuclear that destroyed the planet. Yeah, and then that's why no one can't go there because it depleted it of minerals and destroyed it. And then we've come to Earth, and what are we doing to Earth? We've made nuclear missiles and nuclear this and nuclear that. We're depleting Gaia of everything. So basically, we've already destroyed two planets in this battle. Gaia is like we're destroying Gaia. We're bleeding Gaia dry for what? Yeah. So what are we actually doing here? This doesn't make no sense. Like we're destroying up the place for what? What are we actually achieving? What are we actually achieving? We're not achieving much. We're, if anything, it's only a small number of people that are actually benefiting from it, and this small number of few are being greedy and don't want to share. But their time is coming to an end. Their time is coming to an end. Their time is coming to an end. Oh yeah, and this dawned on me as well. Hmm. So how long? I'm just actually speaking to the people now, not you guys, like the people that supposedly run the show. With all this harp and all this weather modification, with the sun doing what it's doing. Yeah. How long do you think you can maintain that for? Like keeping the obviously you running them big machines and data centers and all this and that. How much energy is that actually using to keep that stuff running instead of letting things take its natural course? Mm. And another thing that I'll point out, you're saying there's a lack of water. There's a hose pipe ban and there's not enough water and da 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 da. But the data centers uses up more water than anything. So what are we doing here? Hmm. And another thing, yeah, this is going to be a very interesting one. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys, right? I'm talking to you directly. You're saying there's not enough water, right? So why do you guys keep still making Coke? It takes about 4 liters of water to make 1 liter of Coke. So what are we doing here? Hmm. Yeah, interesting. Doesn't make no sense, does it? But yeah, here we are. And also, I'll point out another thing. This one's gonna probably blow people's minds, but I'll share the love. Recycling is a myth, right? Recycling is a myth. Do you know how much? And these people, these parasites, right? They like to make money out of nothing. Yeah. So let me just say it how it is. So these entities like to make money out of nothing, right? They like to charge the most and give very little, right? So see all these fast food industries, McDonald's, Burger King, all of this and that, right? How many cows and chickens do you think they have to go through, yeah, to keep that business running? Just a thought. Just to get that mind ticking. How much chickens and cows do you reckon they have to go through to keep them running? It's unsustainable. There's not enough cows or chickens to keep McDonald's running the way it does, and they're open 24 hours a day. So where's the meat coming from? Mm. I'll tell you that it's not cows. It's not cows and chicken. I can tell you that. You know what we do have a lot of though? We do have a lot of cemeteries and bodies. Yeah. So with all that, with the recycling, it costs more to actually recycle than it costs more to recycle than to make the product. And why are they going to do that? Why are they? They're all about profit and money and figures, yeah. So why are they going to spend out more on recycling than the product? It don't make sense. This is what they've done. They make you feel guilty for not doing recycling and not saving the planet when it's them. If they really cared, yeah, they would stop making plastic. Yeah, but plastic is at an all-time high. But yet they're gonna talk to you about you should do your recycling to save the planet. But yet they got factories pumping out hundreds of hundreds of thousands of bottles of plastic daily in plastic bags. So who's in the wrong here? Yeah, it doesn't make no sense. Yeah, it don't make no sense, does it? What else? What else? Oh, is there anything else, guys, you want to share? Okay, I'll share this. Like the clouds. Like you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a meditation on this because I've been watching I watch the sky. I'm a sky watcher, right? So ever since 2020, whatever they're doing, they've been able to keep um well, they're not even clouds at this point, but they've been able to. I don't know. They're probably using HARP. They're using frequencies to keep the whatever material they're using in place, right? Because if you watch, it's like the clouds actually get sucked into each other. I'll show you an example. Like this cloud here is getting drawn into this one to then block out the sun here. Yeah, I'm just using that as an example. And it's like, this is not normal. Like oh, wait, hold on, this one, this cloud, it's like, I don't know, let's say nanoparticles or whatever. But they get drawn together to then combine to make, I don't know, clouds. But it's like, okay, so they're moving towards each other, right? Clouds don't do that. Clouds are drifting, not forming whatever the hell they're forming together. No, I'll show you. Look, This cloud, or this little piece of cloud here, is streaming into the other one, and they're all getting drawn into each other. No, you're watching it in real time, and there's pieces of it are breaking off and forming together. It's all a bit mad. But these times the sun is over here, so whatever they're playing at, they're doing pretty shit job. But yeah, yeah, they're doing a shit job. So yeah, I don't know, I don't know. It's funny, but everything is coming to light. Everything is coming to light. Um, like, yeah, we're already 6 years deep. We're already 6 years deep, and this not even 6 years deep. That the 6 years was like the turning point. 6, 7 years, 2019, 2019, 2020. That was like the turning point. That was the like the divider to see where you're at. Everyone evolves and awakens at different times on this journey. Um, and another thing what I found very fascinating is um, yeah, this is just random, like healing, right? Even whatever you've been programmed with that is instilled in you from when you're young, whether it's right or wrong, when you get to an adult, you will defend it with your life, even if it's wrong. And people, you can have evidence, and you'll um, still fight to the death. And it's like, this is interesting. And well, that's for yeah, it's just yeah, it just comes to mind. So, oh yeah, he's been brought up or conditioned a certain way. If someone tries to tell you something different, or give you a different point of view, or try to open your mind a little bit, you'll fight and defend it with your life, even if you are wrong. And it's like, this is incorrect. Yeah, this is not right. Yeah, this is not right. And another thing, I've probably done said this in another video. Oh, I have. I've said this in another video for sure. Um, yeah, I've said this in another video for sure. Like, who the hell decided to create borders? Like, who decided to create borders? Who thinks that they own Gaia? Gaia is her own living entity. Gaia is alive. Yeah? So why does man think that he can draw a line in the dirt and say this is my land? Dude, you do not own anything, and that land is not yours. Yeah, you're merely Gaia is merely letting you, what's the word, be there. Yeah, because when it's time, when Gaia's had enough, yeah, when Gaia says, oh yeah, but it's happened before when we're taking the piss as a species, yeah, when we're not listening or being hard of hearing or just taking the piss out of it. When you see floods and earthquakes and thunderstorms, all that, Gaia's trying to tell you something, but you are not listening. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm just saying that what are we doing here? We're digging up stuff. We're drawing lines in the dirt, saying this is my land, this is my country, and this is my country. I'm not even talking about Palestine or I'm not even talking about Palestine and Israel here. I'm just talking in general. Who give you that land anyway? And who gives you the right to say it's yours? Yeah, like what before the lands of time or this, well, what's it called? Civilized, what's it called? Civilization. I don't know. Me personally, I rather class myself as uncivilized because this civilized shit is bullshit. um, yeah, like there was no borders or land. There weren't no borders or this and that. Like being a nomad back in the I don't know whatever, you could just roam. You could roam from one side of Africa to another. But now, what? You're telling man I can't cross here because what? You're saying it's your land. Since when? But at these times, yeah, if Jesus was to come back, yeah, how do you think? What do you think he would actually say? Do you think he'd be like, oh yeah, you lot are doing good work? What do you reckon he would say? What do you reckon if Jesus or Muhammad or well, I don't know, whatever prophet comes back? What do you reckon he would say? You think he'd be like, oh yeah, you are doing a good job. You're looking after one another. You're showing love and you're healing each other and helping the planet. What do you think he would say? I don't think he'd be saying too good, bro. I don't think he'd be saying too much. I'd be thinking they'd be like, "Wait, dude, this is not what we taught you was saying in the book." Yeah, take care of your fellow man. Look after your neighbors. love one another. Yeah, not just as a religion. I'm talking about as a species. Yeah, like even like religion. Religion is another one that's keeping us all divided. What? Love your fellow man. But if you're Christian and I'm Muslim, then you're judging them from their beliefs. So you're not seeing them as a human being. You're seeing them from the lenses that you've been programmed from since you was born. Yeah. And that's the thing. Most religions, because I was brought up Christian, I didn't have a choice, but I'm not Christian now. And it's like most people are born into something that they didn't have a choice in. So it's like, okay, well, why? Yeah, everyone should have a choice. You have free will, not just going with the crowd. Oh yeah, everyone, all my friends and family, yeah, we're Christian. So you're gonna be a Christian. What? I might not want to be a Christian, thank you very much. Or so, like I don't know, someone who's Muslim, they might not want to be Muslim. How do you know? But they get programmed. Oh yeah, if you do this, you're sinning and you're bad. Wait, what? Why? Just because I see things differently, or or that person sees things differently, they're sinning, or they want to get thrown out of the community because they're doing not following the crowd. Yeah, okay, that don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense. I don't understand. Yeah, I really don't understand this what is taking place on this planet. I am fully trying to embrace my Martianhood because this shit is just something else, mate. Like Gaia is a lovely planet. Don't get me wrong, Gaia is lovely, but what is taking place here is fucking wild. This is why we've come. We've come to make the difference and come to make the change. Because if we wasn't here, us off-worlders, good God, this planet it would be done for, man. Yeah, this planet would be done for sure. Look at look, like even since I don't know, when do we say civilization somewhat started? Not civilization's gone back way back to the Sumerians, right? But we're talking about no no, we're talking about when was the when was the I don't know what period it was when they had a lot of factories and all that stuff going on. When was that? We go from then. We have not really progressed much if you think about it. How much have we progressed? What have we actually done? It's like, yeah, from the, I don't know, 40s, no, not even the 40s, yeah, say 40s to 80s, we saw a big jump in technology. Yeah, we saw a big jump in technology. Not technology, like, I don't know, they made the first car, they made the first train, the coal train, or the factories, and blah, 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 the steel workers and stuff like that. So then we've come to now, and what are we actually doing? Like, we're having all this technology, yeah, this smart tech, but we're getting all this smart tech, but people are getting more dumb. So what are we actually doing here? Like, for instance, yeah, we're getting all this smart technology. It's meant to be helping us, right? But we're not doing that. Yeah. Say for instance, all right, or we're meant to be getting things that help benefit us as a species, right? Okay. So hear me out. So everywhere's getting solar panels, yeah, putting solar panels on houses, cars, whatever, maybe not cars, but solar panels on houses, all right, to get free electricity from the sun. Yeah, free electricity or free energy from the sun. But then why we got to pay for it? That don't make no sense. What are we doing? And like electricity, yeah. As soon as you got a current of electricity going, the current just keeps on going. So why are we still paying? If that makes sense. Yeah, I don't understand. So we're getting all this technology that is meant to help us, this smart technology, but people are becoming more stupid. It doesn't make no sense. It's a bit weird. Like, and what is going on? Like, people are starting to lose. We're devolving. We are actually devolving as a species. Like, we're meant to be evolving, and well, not all of us, but the good majority are devolving. Like, people are losing the capacity to think for themselves. People are losing their creativity. People are losing communication skills. Yeah, like they call it social media. It is actually anti-social. Yeah, because people are communicating and not meeting up. And it's like, okay, we're getting overstimulated, constantly on the go, phone ringing off, city life, go, 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 go. So what are we actually doing? What are we doing here, guys? Like, where are we going with this? You know, it's just, yeah, it's just a bit mad. And I can't process it. And I just like I'm looking around and thinking, right, this is it's just not right, and this is not normal. But I look like the weird one because I'm saying this is not right and this is not normal because I'm not deciding to go with the flow and follow the crowd. When it's like, okay, well that's I'm being true to myself, which is cool. But like, what, what are we actually doing? What are we actually doing here? Like, how we we're meant to be progressing as a species, yeah. We're meant to be having community and lifting each other up and working together. But what are we doing? Everyone's out here trying to do their own thing, trying to make it to the top in this rat race. "Oh, I've got to make this, I've got to make that, and then what? And then what? You've made it to the top. Then what? You've got all this material shit to do what with? Yeah. Me personally, I want to leave like a legacy behind. Yeah, I want to say, yeah, boom, I planted a tree that helped oxygenate fucking Gaia, or plant seeds to help Gaia regenerate from the bullshit that we've been putting in the ozone layer. Like, what are we doing here? Like, yeah, I don't know. That's just me personally. But I'm not. I'm only one man, and but that's the thing. Just because you're one person, that one person. Oh, good God, I need to cream, man. Yeah, sun has been roasting me, boy. The skin is it's looking scaly, blood. Look at that. Raw. Raw. Yeah, I need to go home and cream after. But yeah, man, what are we actually doing here? No, it's just a bit mad. I don't get it. That- I've been getting eaten alive, man. I've been getting eaten alive. But it's all worth it, I guess. But yeah, I don't know what we're doing. Where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing as a species? I don't get it. Now, in every sacred book, or most of them, talking about love your neighbor. Da, 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 da. And I was actually listening to something because it's funny because someone asked me the other day, he's like, "Oh yeah, what religion are you?" And I was like, "I'm not religious, dude." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Yeah, I'm spiritual." And I was like, it gives me what's the word? I was like, basically, I'm spiritual, so I can read every sacred book and I'll take out of it what resonates for me. I have respect for every book and I respect every culture, but what doesn't resonate with me, I'm not going to go with. And they was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I was like, yeah, I know, right? So it's like, oh yeah, so um, I take what resonates with me, yeah, which is it's just the way I am. But okay, if it don't resonate with me, then cool. But I'm not going to be going, oh yeah, um, you shouldn't eat pork because it's a bad meat because everyone else is doing it. Oh, okay, cool, but like, all right. Or if you do this, you're sinning and this and that. Uh, oh, all right, cool. But I can tell you, the only like people got this weird thing about God. They got God on this pedestal. God is outside of yourself, and God is in the heavens, and this man, and he's all vengeful and blasphemy and wrath, wrath, wrath and brimstone and all this thing there. That is not God. I don't know what God you lot are praying to, yeah, but that is not God. And I can tell you, God is just love, unconditional love, and I've experienced it. Yeah, I'm telling you from my experience. Whatever that you lot are praying to out there about we're born sinners and all this and that. I don't know what God you lot are praying to, but that's not my God, and that's not the real God. I can tell you that now. God is just love. Yeah. And another thing, the kingdom of God is within you. Yeah. So whatever you're praying to out there, you're wasting your energy. You're spilling your energy when you need to be praying to yourself. Ask yourself, ask God. God, you are an expression of God. You are God, the universe, come down to experience human form, like to experience in human form. Not to be, oh God, forgive me for my sins and da 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 da. Da. You need to be praying to yourself. Yeah, praying to yourself. Because by doing that, you're turning your power externally. So you're losing power. You're making yourself powerless. Yeah. You want to be empowering yourself. Yeah. Ask for strength, ask for guidance, ask for power, ask for compassion, forgiveness, acceptance. Yeah. Inside, not external. Yeah. Because everything you need is within, not without. But where we are at now, we have everyone looking externally for what they want. When and they're going to be looking for a very very long time. Like for an example, people out here wanting people to love them. Oh, I want a partner, this and that, and da, 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 I want my partner to love me. But do you even love yourself? Is the question. If you don't even love yourself, then how do you expect someone else to love you? That don't make no sense. Yeah, you want someone else to love you, but you don't even love yourself. That's yeah, that's mad. It's not mad. I'm just talking from experience as well, because I've been there. I've been on the journey of looking external, and there's not really much out there. There's not much out there for fulfilling anyway. Yes, you can have material shit, which is cool, but that's temporary. Once you get a material thing or achieve a certain goal, then it's on to the next. And it's like, that pattern is a bit boring. Well, we're going to be doing that for a whole lifetime, chasing the bag, chasing the bag with what the whole lifetime. There's more than just the bag. Yeah, there's experience. Instead of going outside, try go inside. Yeah, yeah, go inside. You'll be more fulfilled going inward than outward. I can tell you that now. But yeah, anyway, gang, 4:44 on the clock. I've been on there 40 minutes. And it's only a little quick rant, a little matrix rant, just to see what's popping. Just to just to decompress, man. And not even decompress, just get shit off. Yeah, I don't know. Things come to mind. I thought I'll share it. Oh, this heat is nice, man. I swear that I'm not meant to be living in this country, bro. I'm meant to be getting beat up by the sun daily. I'm meant to be walking outside and see a mango and pick it off the tree and eat good. Yeah, I'm not meant to be going to no supermarket and all this. Listen, this is not it. This is not it, bro. Soon reach, soon reach. Things are changing. Yeah, things are changing, and the Most High will provide. Always provide. The Most High always provides. Yes, He does. So, but yeah, the human experience is temporary, for sure. So make the most of it. But this living here, I don't think so. I don't know for how long. When the universe is ready for me to move somewhere, I'm down because this city life is not it. This city life is actually killing people. It's violence to the soul. It's violence to the soul. City life. It's violent to the soul. It really is. We're not meant to be moving at this high pace all the time, constant state of anxiety and being in survival mode. What? That is not living. I don't know what that is, but that is not living. We're meant to be. If you look in nature, nature is not rushing to do anything. Nature is cooperating with each other and doing its own thing. So what are we doing? We're nature. We're well species from Gaia. So yeah, we're a part of nature. And like quickly while I'm on this topic, the more disconnected from nature you are, the more disconnected from self you will be. The more in touch with nature you are, the more in touch with self you will be. So if you look in nature, everything is coexisting. You have the ants. If a bird dies, the ants will eat the bird, or the cat will eat the bird, and then the ants will eat the remains, and then the dog will eat the cat, or the cat will eat the bird. But I said the bird already. Um, and then so on and so forth. Yeah, it's just a cycle, ecosystem, and then the grass, whatever don't get eaten will just decay and then go back. But what we're doing, I don't know what we're doing. We think we're better than, yeah, we think we're better than or superior. Like this is how dumb it is. Listen, let's check this one. We're the only species, yeah. Hear this. This just pops into mind as humans, yeah. We will go into the wilderness, yeah. We'll go into the woods. I don't know, in America or something. Come across a bear. So we're going into the bear's house now. We get attacked, but the bear must die. That don't make no sense. We're in the bear's home. But the bear must die because it's a savage creature. Well, not even a savage creature. It's a bear doing its own thing, living life. Yeah. So we're going into its ends. Yeah. Probably littering the place, making a mess of that, and then it's gonna attack you. But then it's in the wrong because what? Because why? The bear must die. It's a wild creature, and if anything, you look like a nice meal. So what are we doing here? But it must die because someone decided to go off the beaten path and get munched. What? That don't make no sense. And this is how stupid we are as well. I don't understand this. I don't really don't. This actually gets me mad. Why would you go to a country to kill an animal to fucking put it on a wall, bro? What are you doing? This actually get me mad. Get me vexed. Why would you go to Africa to kill a lion to then fucking hang it up on a wall or make a fucking rug out of it? Why would you do that? But if we done that to a human being, it's a problem. If we've done that to a human being, it's a problem. But it's a right to do it to animals, though. Who gave us the right of permission? Who even made these laws to do that? That don't make no sense. What are we doing it? So it's a right to kill animals, yeah, that's fine. But killing a human being, that's a problem. It's still murder. It doesn't matter what species it is. You're taking life, yeah. I don't understand this. I really don't, and it's getting me mad. And it's like, dude, oh yeah, I don't understand it, man. Yeah, I really don't understand it. I really don't understand it. This planet is just doing my head in. But things are shifting. The awakening is in full progress, boy. Yeah, the ascension is in full speed. Full speed. The energy is shifting. Listen, before the eclipse, I don't know. This whole year, I can say, yeah, it's been a very interesting year. Things are aligning. Things are taking place, and things are feeling great. Yeah. You know what? And something else that comes to mind as well. It was yesterday actually when I was walking. I was like, oh, I was feeling real good. Feeling real good. Sun was out, had top off, skin, sun beating. I was getting beaten up. Man went for a nice swim as well. And I was thinking, bro, you know what? Man's actually feeling good, fam. I was like, yeah. And I was sitting there and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm appreciating this. Because if you've been suicidal, you've been depressed, you've tried checking out, you've been hit rock bottom. That's the low, low, low. When you hit rock bottom and want to check out, that's low. You know, some people like no, no, no. I'm telling you from my experience anyway. When you've been that low, the only way is up. Yeah. So anything apart from the rock bottom, anything above that is a bonus to me. You know, not yeah. Anything is a bonus. So when I start getting them ups, like the other day, won £5 on the lottery. That blood man won £5 on the lottery. Gratitude, standard. What? £5. Like, and I only spent £1. What? And this has not happened the first time. That one time I put £1 on the lottery and I won £1 on a scratch card. So things are happening, innit? I'm not saying for everyone. Everyone's journey is different, but my journey is unique, fam. I can tell you that my journey is unique. I've experienced many lifetimes in this one lifetime. I can tell you that now, and it's getting interesting. It's just beginning. It's just beginning. Things are just ramping up. Things are just ramping up, and it's fucking feeling good. Feeling good. Yeah, things are feeling good. And that's another thing. Emotions come and go. So don't be trying to chase, oh, I want to be happy, I want to be happy. It's an emotion. You're chasing an illusion. It will come and go. You'll be happy, you'll be sad, you'll be this, you'll be that. When you get attached to it, you'll be chasing it for a very long time. And especially for those people out there, if money makes you happy, you're going to be chasing money for a very long time. Because money is just a number and numbers don't end. So you're going to be chasing this number to your dead and experiencing what are you experiencing? And like I put on a post yesterday, is that I'd rather be broke, yeah, and have life experience than have money and less experience. That's just me personally. 'Cause it's like, dude, we hoarded money for. What you do? What you gonna do with it? Like, yeah, you can but like buy stuff and yeah, do material shit. Yeah, cool. But that material things only go so far. Like, how much material stuff do you actually need? Yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, it's a bit mad. But anyway, guys. 4:44 on the clock again. So on my actual clock, the video time was 4:40, 44, and then now I just looked at my clock and now it's 4:44. And so I don't know. It's aligning. That's what I'm saying. The amount of it's called. I can't bloody remember the amount of numbers that I've been seeing every day. Every time I look at my phone, 111, 222, 1111, 1010. Like, listen, your ancestors and guides should be screaming at you at this point in time. Serious things. Yeah, they should be screaming at you because shit is happening and you're just not listening. I'm hard of hearing as well, so, and I don't listen as well. But like things are happening, man. Things are happening. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'm gonna call it one anyway. I'm gonna go home and chill out for a bit. Yeah, tired. Me tired. I might, yeah, I might hit the collective up with a reading just to check in to see what's popping when I get home. Anyway, yeah. All right, guys. Peace, love, and light, tribe. And I'm gonna hit